Hey everyone, it's been a while since I posted anything, but it's been a year since my very first video on the truck, and I'm going to do a follow-up on what it looks like now. This is the no bullshit follow-up of 1 year later. So you guys can see, just kind of like, there was like a crack here in the fender. I just kind of filled it in with fiberglass. So there's a small crack here, or not fiberglass. I mean, while I was doing this, there was a crack in the fender, and then I filled it in with Bondo. But then no crack, and then right here, there's just this one. However, this crack and this crack, they all showed up at about 4 months after. So this has been like this for a really, really long time. There's no other cracks on it besides those. They're not even that deep. It's like basically just the paint. It's just the paint that has cracked. So there we go. Just a no bullshit review of 1 year later what this looks like. So did it crack? I mean, there is a crack, but is it botched? Not really. Still good. This crack showed up a long time ago, and it hasn't progressed yet. So yeah, I don't know. You guys talk crap or talk grace, whatever. It's up to you guys. Works for me for now. Oh, let's see. What else is going on around here? We got the Regal still running. The GT, got some stuff going on with that. The Talon is now Riley's. He's cleaning it up. He's gonna go ahead and take over that project, aka the funding for it. So, this is his new baby. He's cleaning it all up. This thing needs a power steering rack also. It's gonna need valve seals also. And whatever else. Maybe an O2 sensor because it wouldn't pass smog. Alright, now let's go take a look at the GT. Sexy. So I went ahead and got the tint done. It's fantastic. Cats have been walking all over. The tint looks great. Inside's pretty clean. Some stuff in here. This car, it vibrates at high speeds and it pulls to the right. So after further research, it is not the axles. The bushings are pretty much shot. So I have a new bushing kit coming in for this car. It was about $270. Also, off the hood here, there was a leak where the hose goes into the power steering pump, which I'm hoping I fixed. This lid doesn't work very well. As you can see, it's kind of wet. I took this gasket and I flipped it over because the other side was pretty worn out, but it looks like it's still not really doing that well. But that's probably because I have it pretty full because it's been leaking, and then I fixed it and I kind of overfilled it, so I might have to use a straw and take some of the fluid out, because I do believe I fixed the leak. You can't really see down there at all, but it looks pretty dry now. I just had to replace the O-rings on the fitting. Big issue though, check this out. My timing belt is super loose. I noticed this while I was fiddling around with the power steering. I was like, what the heck? Why is my belt loose? So I completely took all this back apart, and everything was tight. Everything was normal. I have no idea. So I put everything back together, and I thought, maybe it's just a fluke. And upon further research and, studies and looking online, it looks like what happens is, once the car gets warm, the hydraulic tensioner actually wears or like loosens up. So this is really loose. This is really bad. there's a possibility of when you start your engine, the belt could jump, and then that's no good. This is the loosest that it's been in a really, like, ever since I've checked it. Thinking about going to one of the forums and picking up one of the solid tensioners and using that. I'm going to record myself doing this job, like doing the tensioner, so I'll actually be able to talk about the belt and everything. And because I've done this job 2 times now, I am gonna, you know, be really quick about it, and I'm gonna actually go into depth. So my plan for the video is I'm gonna like actually go bolt to bolt. So I'm gonna show every single thing that has to be taken out to actually get to the belt itself, or the tensioner itself. That's about it. I'm just out here hanging out. This thing, you know, it's not really drivable because of that. It needs a new tensioner. That's unfortunate, but hey, that means you guys are gonna get a video of how to do the timing belt on this car. This is just a quick video to follow up. I'm gonna be looking for work, so once I find a job, I'm gonna be pretty much out. I'm not gonna be making videos for a while. So yeah. Hope you guys are having a great day. You having a great day, Riley?
Yeah, man.
It's this guy's 21st birthday today.
Yep. Freaking awesome.
Pretty cool to have your birthday on 11/11. Yeah, taking care of his new wish. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and keep having fun. Peace out, guys.